Hello, welcome into Spirit Christmas. You've never been in here before? I'm not surprised. This is the first location in this area. Okay, so if you can't use your eyes, look around the store. You walked in and came straight to the checkout counters near the exit instead of walking through the store, which you would have entered our animatronic display that we love to put in the center right when you walk in to grab your attention, yet it did not do that for you. So, you can see we have our Rudolph collection down the center there. You can walk through it, don't be scared. None of them are going to jump out at you. We do have the Abominable Snowman, but he doesn't, it's not Halloween, so he's not going to scare you. And then, we have the little walk-through thing that really, there's nothing in there. Walking around that, there's some things on the outside, some things on the inside. Oh, and you probably also missed the giant boots as you were entering. We have that as a photo op if you'd like to do that. It is just massive Santa boots that you can stand in yourself. It is very dirty now because it's been here for a couple of weeks, but we have our Spirit Christmas backdrop right behind that for you to take the picture with that. And then along that wall over there, opposite to here, we have the home decor, which is not a huge selection. You'd really think we would have a lot more than what we do, but no. So you go through the home decor, you start getting into the tree options. All right, we don't have Christmas trees here. Yeah, we don't have the trees here. We maybe have like the little 2-foot ones that are black or white or green, red, and some of them like to extend to be taller. Another little animatronic feature if you're into that kind of stuff in your home. If you aren't into that stuff in your home, as I was saying, the stuff to decorate your trees is over there. We've got a whole bunch of garland hanging up, although it is quite picked over. So by a whole bunch, I mean probably a couple of the same ones. And then we have the ornaments, which is just a couple different selections of the colored bulbs, honestly, or the baubles. So there's not a lot over there. Then we have a couple of wreaths, some door hangers, door mats, just mixed in with that area. And as you go behind that, we then have the inflatables, which some of them are also animatronics. There's a Santa back there that's doing something a little questionable if you ask me, but you'll know him when you see him. Like that was appropriate for the season or at all. And then, what do we have? The giant Abominable Snowman blown up. You can't miss him. He's what, like $300, $400, $500? I don't know. He's kind of reasonable for his size, if I'm honest about that. And then once you walk through all that, you've got on our back wall here, pardon my reach, but on the back wall there, you've got the gifting items. And we have pillows, we have mugs with weird sayings on them, we have board games you probably already have at home, we have card games you probably already have at home, and then what else? Just some really little odd doodahs here and there, doodads, doodahs, whatever it is, mixed in back there. It is just a random white elephant or whatever your party is that you do where you swap gifts, some shot glasses, oven mitts, little sewing, knitting kits, whatever they are, the wooble things. Then we have some knockoff Elf on the Shelves. I think we have the real one as well, but there's more of the knockoffs than there are of the real ones. So they come with little outfits and whatever you can pick and choose from. I'm really supposed to push that. They really want me to talk about the little outfits because a good majority of people already own the elves on the shelves. So having outfits and things to change them into really spices things up for the kids, And what else is back there? A lot of interesting things. Oh, and I forgot to point out the nutcrackers. We have some Halloween themed nutcrackers over there because some people like to have a spooky Christmas. I don't really know what they're calling it nowadays, but that's mixed in over there too. And in the center here, right behind us, if you just turn around, turn around. No, back there, turn around. Okay, if you would just look behind you, we have a little bit of a kids section for clothing that, you know, there's like little elf outfits, themed dresses from like Elf and stuff like that to match the elves in the movie. Oh, what else? There's a little t-shirt wall. I'm kind of personally upset that they don't have an adult size version of the Freddy Fazbear Santa shirt myself, but you know, they've got those if your kids are really into Freddy. And then here along this side, the adult section takes up quite a bit here. We've got the adult sweaters. There are ones that can hold beverages, and there are ones that say some interesting things that you may not want to take the kids into that section, okay? So you may not want to go back there. But there's goofy hats and onesies, if you're into that. And then over here, we have the gift wrapping items. And in between there's a t-shirt wall. And then here we have like other little gifts for things like hot cocoa and hot sauce and hot whatever, you know. Skittles. Not Skittles the food, but like a little, or is it a griddle? Skillet. It's a skillet, don't correct me. Those are over here, hot skillets as well. Hot everything you want right there. And then, you know, you've got the maze that you just cut through that you didn't even walk through. That has the little stocking stuffer type things, like the really like socks and earrings and some slime and fake snow and all those things. Now, listen, you asked for this long introduction, so because you could have literally just walked the store yourself, that's on you. So now it's your turn to walk through the store and figure things out. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've pointed everything out. Oh, and we have like giant pillows behind you too, like not in the tiny stocking stuffer section, but past that there are some blow molds for outside, and then giant pillows that you can either use as a dog bed or just have out for the season. Okay, all right, so cool. If you just, you know, head back the way you cut in the line and go where you were supposed to go down the center there, you can start your journey through the store. Okay, because we want it to be an experience. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got customers lining up behind you now, so if you could just, you know, go find things to buy so I have job security, that would be great. All right, cool, thank you. Yeah, next. All right, come on up. What did you get? You think this is funny? You think this is quirky? I mean, it's from Rudolph, but like, did he ever become a dentist? At this point, I don't remember. I know he wanted to be a dentist. Okay, well, okay, well, it's just for the giggles, I guess, then, huh? Alright, then, yeah, there were no coupons for Spirit Christmas. No, not a single one. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. No. Alright, got this. And then, do you want to become him? What are you? You're making an ASMR video. Okay. Alright, well, this was open. Did you try them on? Please don't do that in the store. We don't want any kind of weird lawsuits. You took the tag off. How much was it? Now I gotta call back to Karen. I purposely took my earpiece out so I wouldn't have to hear her. Now I've got to listen to her. Karen. Oh, you were calling for me. Well, sorry. No, I really couldn't focus. Someone was asking me to explain the whole store to them. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so anyway. I needed to ask you how much the pack of 2 kinds of elf ears are because somebody was a little explorative and took it off to try them on. And I can't remember how much it was. Okay, thank you. All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, so those were $12.99. No, the only things in the store that have discounts on them are the things that have signs above them that say they have discounts on them. Yeah, so like the t-shirts are buy one, get one 50% off. Yeah, and the lights were like 20% off or something like that. Maybe even 50. There's something in here that's 20% off, but it's not the elf ears. I just looked it up on the computer. Anything else? You wanted to place an order for one of the Abominable Snowman. The animatronic or the inflatable? The inflatable. Okay. I'm sure there's no coupons. Yep. Okay. I've added that to your order. Do you want it shipped to the store or to your home? Okay, I need your name then. Okay, and your email address. At Gmail. Okay, and your phone number in case it gets lost in shipment. Okay. And then I need your address. Wilma. Okay. Wilma Drive. And that is here. So the zip code's the same. Okay. Any special instructions, like to leave it outside of your front door or your garage, or to tuck it in your garage, or whatever? Front door is fine, great. Okay. Is that all? Okay, your total's on the screen there. It's going to be, 400 and... I'm not doing the math. It's on the screen. Sorry, we only have these bigger bags left, and I do mean bigger bags. These are actually the medium-sized bags. The large bag is too large for this, but they don't have any more small bags. Here's that for you. I'm just going to set that there. Okay. And here is your receipt. Great, thank you for stopping into Spirit Christmas. Please come back if you have any more Christmas needs. Okay, next. Hi. Okay, so you're here for, you have a pickup. Okay, a pickup and these. Alright. Okay, hello, is anyone back there? Okay, Jason, I need you to bring up the Santa costume that's pulled. The order number is 73159. Okay. Yeah. Yep, it's just a Santa suit, the size small, medium. Yeah, right now the customer is standing up here. Thank you. Sorry, I work with idiots. Anyway, while we're waiting for that to come up here, you do know your Santa costume comes with a beard, right? Yeah, it is probably one of the more cheap ones. I can understand that. So this is the wig and beard set. There's a hairnet in here. It's protecting, it looks like the hair. The beard is just floating willy-nilly in here. Did you try it on? It looks like it's been opened. Just the beard, okay. Well, that's kind of gross because I don't know how many other people have done that. But okay. Alrighty, so this is $24.99. Wouldn't expect anything less. And then this little star. Okay. Why is everyone bringing things up to me that don't have tags on them? I just took my earpiece out. Let me see if I can find it. I feel like somebody's just walking around the store ripping tags off of things. Maybe a gremlin or something. That would be appropriate, right? For the season. Okay. How can I get any more specific than little gold star tree topper? How about small gold star tree topper? There it is. Alright, this is $14.99. Added that. Jason, thank you. One moment, I'll go grab that. This was the one you purchased, right? Yeah, that beard is, it looks cheap. So, did you pay for this already, or did you just schedule? Okay, you did pay for this, so I won't be putting this on your new total here. Well, let me get this in a bag. I'll put on the screen your total so you can go ahead and run the card and give us your money. You can do that now. You can do that now. It'll take me a minute with this bag. Did you have any questions about this? We don't have a try-on room. No dressing rooms here. that would be quite convenient because we do have a lot of things, you know, outfits and shirts, but no, that would have been too much to build in the extra dressing rooms back here, and people love to steal because I don't think we installed cameras in the, well, you can't because that's a violation of, we had theft problems at the Spirit Halloween. Yes, I did work at the Spirit Halloween. And the beard. And the star. Here's your bag. They are quite massive. I'm just going to set that down here. I'm at the end of the counter and I don't have a ton of space over here. So, oh yeah, let me get that receipt printed for you. There you go. Thanks for coming in. So you made it back up here. Yeah, the Naughty or Nice machine. It's a post office. You know, here. Must I explain everything to you? Okay. You take one of these from the little holder over there. There's pens and pencils left for everyone to write to Santa. And what you do is you put your name where it says my name is, and then you put if you've been naughty or nice this year, which clearly I'm going to guess you've been naughty, just by the look of you, I'm gonna assume. And then you put a few things you want for Christmas this year. This is mostly for the kids, but you know, with your imagination and all that, I'm sure this would fit perfectly for you. So yeah, you can mail it back. It says mail in store at the Spirit Christmas. Oh, at the sorry, you can't actually mail it in. I didn't read this thing. I didn't even know this part was here, but you drop it into that post office box over there. Yeah, it's connected to the walk under thing on the side there. The thing flashing green and red when children drop things in it. Yes, so you just fill this out, you stick it in to the little letterbox, and then it'll tell you, it'll flash, and then it'll tell you which one you are. So if you're naughty or if you're nice. Majority of the time it comes out saying people are nice. I think it's rigged, but I have seen 2 naughties since I've worked here, since I've been working here this season. Okay, yeah, no, you can't have these because these are the examples, and of course if you want to take one home, there's a coloring page on the back. So, yeah, I'm not sure if Santa's gauging, like, who gets what by who draws him the nicest picture or what, but that is an option. You're gonna... Okay, alright, yeah, go do that. And I'll be here waiting to, you know, ring it out because I can't leave this station in this store. They don't let me wander like they did in the other one. Well, I was banished to the register this last season, but yeah. No, you go do you. I'm going to take care of things up here. Okay? All right, go ahead. I'll see you in a minute when you're ready to check out. Okay, just one moment, please. One moment. You kind of put your stuff up on the counter in a very awkward way that it's encroaching on my space back here. Okay. Can I see them? You know, this is from Target, right? This isn't from here. It says Wonder Shop at Target right there. This is the same. This is the exact same. They're both from Target. They're not from here. I can't take them back because they weren't from here in the first place. They're not coming back. This is new for them. They've just traveled here. Never been in this store before. Yeah, I would imagine your mother gave you the wrong pieces of wrapping, wrong rolls of wrapping paper, or the wrong receipt. So, yeah, no, our wrapping papers, you can see them. There's like maybe 10 different selections right there. Do you see these at all? No. So, I think that solves the problem for you. Yeah. So, I'll need you to take these back and get them out of here because they do not belong. Perfect. Okay, well, thanks for stopping in and wasting my time. Okay. Alright then. Well, that was a trip. Not the first time I've seen something like that, though. You're back. Yeah. No, I was at the Spirit Halloween. Yeah. Yeah, I usually am. That's where they want me most of the time. Apparently I'm scary or something, but, they did hire me here. Yes, they did. They loved my leadership skills, even though I'm not a manager or shift lead or anything of the sort. I get things done. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you did look familiar. You asking me some of the questions you asked me, it reminded me of someone. So, it's you. It reminded me of you. Are you ready to check out, though? I don't have all day. I'm gonna have to probably... Well, I think I skipped my break today, actually, so I might get to leave early. So you don't want to pay me over. Okay, yep. No, everything's jolly here. Don't get concerned about that. So you want some Christmas ornaments. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see them all in this lighting, but got a nice array of red, green, silver, and white. And some are glittery. Oh, love that. Love that so much. That's going to be a seasonal mess. Perfect seasonal mess. Let me scan it. I'll just leave that there for you. I don't have a bag big enough for that now. Alright, what was that? $24.99 it says. There were no coupons. I know there were coupons for Spirit Halloween. There are not coupons for Spirit Christmas. This is the first year we're having it here. And so they're just running tests to see who's going to spend the money without the coupons. That's my thought anyway. I'm not sure. They're just running tests to see which areas want them. Yeah, no, because everybody goes nuts for the Spirit Halloweens, so the Spirit Christmases. There's a couple things that are missing from this store that I would have expected them to have, so maybe next year if it's worth it. Okay, run your card, please, unless you did already. It's not working. Yeah, that one was declined. Do you have another card? Yes, you can do the Apple Pay with the tap it on the phone. It's yeah. We take all forms of payment in case something like this happens. Okay. Did the machine say if you were naughty or nice? I'm curious. Okay, yeah. I figured. Here's your receipt. Please, I mean, come back. The store wants your money, but, like, come back when I'm not here. I just can't be bothered with half the people who walk in here. Take your receipt. No, I said I don't have any bags. Not big enough for that anyway. We're running out of the bags back here. Okay, all right. I'll just, yeah. Yep, right there, right there. You're fine. Nobody's going to question you as you walk out. You have a receipt. Okay, great. Put my earpiece back in for a second. Karen. Hi, yeah. Can I leave early? I skipped my lunch. It wasn't by choice. I literally had to give like 3 people a tour of the store from the register because they just won't look around themselves. Yeah, it takes like 10 minutes to do that. So that's like, what, an hour? No, can't do math. That's 30 minutes of my time here. And then, of course, the line has not stopped because so many people are ordering the animatronics and the blow-up outdoor decorations, whatever they are, inflatables. And just, it's been busy up here. Perfect. Thank you so much. I don't know how to repay you. You don't know how much of a lifesaver you are. I'm gonna go now. Yeah, I'm clocking out now. I'll leave the headset behind the counter. Okay, great. Thank you. I'll see you next week then. Bye. Can't wait to get away from the delinquent. Sorry, this register's closed. My coworker Jason is on his way up. You can just stand at that one right there and he'll be here in a minute. Oh yes, the holiday spirit is ripe in here. All right. Jason, you've got a line now. I'm leaving.